Hello and welcome to the Spirits Within Us. My name is Zena, my team's here and creator's here. Any negative energy that is being sent towards the channel, to myself or to the viewer, we transmute that into pure, unconditional love, light and healing energies for our minds, bodies and souls. We send love to those that are sending it, and we hope that they find joy, peace and happiness in their hearts. So what I'm going to do is, for every comment that has already been on the channel or any other comments that you do put, your name goes down into this little bag on little bits of paper. That's the best way I could do it. From today's date up until next December, till December the 18th of December, every comment will get written down, your name will get written down, and you'll be entered into a draw to win a free reading from myself. So, and we'll work out how we're going to do it. I have put some Facebook links in as well. So we'll more than likely do a little quick free reading over on Facebook or something. We'll have to work it out unless you want a pre-recorded one. So, you know, let's see what my team have for us today. Apologies for being away. I've been trying to work out how to do proper thumbnails and to actually get my links in, all the boring stuff, but I'm kind of getting it now. So yeah, so what do we have for today's read, please? We have Shapeshifter. Do we have anything else? We have Capricorn in the 10th house. I'm going to take that one. And we have Aries, willpower, your way, what you think, you know. Fire sign, first house, strength, energy. Should we see if we go and do one on each one of them, right? Okay, we have Mercury. That's a Gemini, Virgo. We have peace. And we have Scorpio in the 8th house. So we have a Shapeshifter. Excuse me. We have Capricorn. We have Aries. We have Mercury, which is also Gemini and Virgo. And it is also the throat chakra. No wonder I was coughing. And we have peace. And we have the 8th house, Scorpio. So what do we need to know? Okay, thank you. Over the Shapeshifter, we have Caretaker, putting others first. So basically, you had someone in your energy who didn't want... Oh, there is 2 cards there. Okay, we have Cancer as well. So we'll take it because it's there. So we have someone who was in your energy and they were shape-shifting, basically. They didn't want you to put others first. They basically, they wanted you all to themselves. This is where I'm picking up. And they wanted you out of balance as well. They didn't, and that's falling where the peace was. So they didn't want you in a peaceful energy. They wanted you out of balance, basically. I believe that you're someone who cares a lot for others, and you do give, and you know, you're very giving and loving to others. Now, we don't know who this Shapeshifter is. Could be a Gemini, Virgo. We've got Capricorn, we have Cancer, we have Aries, and we have Scorpio. So there's a lot of signs out here today. And we have loss of power or control, service. So basically, this Shapeshifter you was around, they didn't want you to look after anyone else. They wanted you out of balance. And they wanted you to lose all power and all control over your, basically your self-will, you know, over, you know, with your power, your energy. And I think that's what it was. They were trying to take over your energy, this Shapeshifter was. We've got analytic mind as well. So they were doing something to your mind and your throat chakra. They were messing with your intuition as well. I wondered why the Cancer was hiding under, and your feelings. So basically, they were just trying to mess about with your intuition, your feelings, your chakras, your throat chakra. They didn't want you to say something. There was a reason why they didn't want you to say something. And why are they this shapeshifter? Okay, they wanted to be a leader. They wanted to be a person of authority in your life, basically. This is why they were a shapeshifter. We have Archangel Zachiel with compassion, freedom and forgiveness. So he came in and he was bringing in the compassion that you needed, and that's fallen over where it's got over Cancer and over intuition, and freedom and forgiveness. It's got protective mother, so the healer, you know, also with Capricorn as well. So you could be a very hard worker and you just want peace, basically. And I think this is why the leadership card came beforehand, because you have Capricorn in the next one and Cancer. With Capricorn, they're very hard working, they like to work, they like to be a leader. You got Capricorn is a leader, basically. So is Cancer, so is Aries. So you've got 3 of the major star signs there who are the star, the major king, queen of the house, basically, you know. So what else do we have? Okay, resourcefulness, intelligence, mental action and right thinking. That's what I said. They were messing with your chakras. They were messing with your intuition, which is your third eye. They were messing with your throat. So you knew something, and this individual didn't want you to get it out. They didn't want you to share what you knew. I believe that your intuition is spot on, and you picked something up about this individual that you were with. Passions and interest, hobbies, sports and favourite pastimes. I believe that you were picking up what this shapeshifter was doing. Now, we've got a mother in the picture and we've also got a child. Now, this shapeshifter, what they've just said to me is that they try to make themselves appear younger than what they actually are. So what you were picking up on is they've just said to me that this shapeshifter was going after individuals that were younger than themselves. I know it's a little boy, but it could be a woman, a male or a female, younger than themselves. And this is what this individual did. You picked up on what they were doing, and they were trying to block you from talking about it. They didn't want you to talk about it. This is why they were blocking your intuition. They were blocking your intuition because I think you knew that they were doing things underhand to younger individuals than themselves. They tried to appear as though they were younger. I'm picking up 40s, 50s, but they were trying to make themselves appear to be in their 20s, you know. We have Archangel Ragiel with justice, discipline and harmony. So Ragiel had to come in and he brought in the justice, basically. He had to bring in the justice because, and for you to be more disciplined, basically, and to be more harmonious, tune with yourself, because I believe what this shapeshifter was doing, what they were doing to your mind, your third eye and your throat chakra, they were actually drawing and taking your energy. They were trying to take away your willpower, basically, your protection. And, you know, they brought in this discipline for you to be more disciplined and to be more at peace with things. And I believe that they were doing a lot of mind manipulation, because we have the resourcefulness where it said the intelligence, mental action and right thinking. So this is why the discipline had to be brought in, and the harmony for yourself, and that was brought in over the peace and the Cancer and the Capricorn. But then the resourcefulness came, and the mental action and the right thinking was over the Scorpio and the Aries. So I do believe in this instance you actually this shapeshifter raised your temper, being with an Aries and a Scorpio. I mean, Scorpios and Aries that can be quite outspoken and they do stand up for themselves, you know. And I believe that in this instance, this is what you were doing. You were basically standing up for yourself with your intelligence as well. And obviously you have the angels there bringing in the justice so that this individual had to stop doing what they were doing. We have addictions now, reactive behaviours, reclaiming your power, and that's what you had to do. You had to reclaim your power from this individual, because basically I just got energy vampire, so there was a bit of an energy vampire, and that's what they were doing. They were draining your energies basically. Obviously when they were trying to block your intuition, this is one of the things they were doing. We had energy and strength with Aries as well, so yeah, they were definitely trying to take away your energy. And obviously you've got analytic mind with Mercury, which is Gemini, and Virgo with the throat chakra. So this is another thing they were trying to mess with your thoughts, mess with your mental mind. Do we have anything else? No. I believe this could have been a relationship. Let's see. They've asked me to go here. What do we have for the shapeshifter, please? It's really cold over in England today. Okay, we have sorrow, loss, grief and depression. I believe this is what they were trying to cause you. We have shallow, hollow, empty and boredom. Now that's come on the downward side. So they were trying to put you in a sorrowful state. This individual themselves could have been in a depression, in a loss, in a grief, and they could actually be in that situation now. Everything that they were sending to you, everything that they were doing to you, trying to stop your peace, and because they were trying to put you in sorrow. But I believe that this is this individual now at this moment in time, because we had the justice was brought in, and I don't think you're actually with this individual anymore, because you reclaimed your power. So once you reclaimed your power, obviously you did some sort of prayers, or calling back your power, calling back your energies. And because you've done that, it's left this individual or individuals in the state of loss, because everything that all the energy, what they were taking from you and using for their own, for their self, and trying to leave you in a depression, into grief and everything, because that's what they were doing to you with your throat and with your mental mind. Now, everything has come back to you. So now everything has been taken away from this individual, because it wasn't their energy how they got it. They didn't get what they got off their own energy, basically. It was your energy. So now they're in grief because they're losing all of this. It's putting them into a depression. You, on the other hand, you're not empty, you're not in a state of boredom, you're not shallow, you're not empty, you're not hollow, you're not in a state of boredom, you're in peace. That's come over the peace, because you've moved on, you walked away from this individual. And we've got over the Aries and the Scorpio, where I said about the energy, it's got clouded judgment, illusions, unbalanced and distorted. So this is what they were doing to you. They were sending illusions, they were trying to cloud your judgment, and they were trying to make you imbalanced. But we had the balance card before, and that's what they were doing basically. But all of that now is coming back on them because you've called back your energy. Okay, we have perspective, better off, happiness and clear headspace, yeah? So once you call back your energy, you had a better perspective of things. And I do believe that you went into a state of healing. So whilst you were in healing, you understood that you were better off and you were happy. And you started to clear your headspace about this shapeshifter. And your mind, your mind started to become in one as the way it should be. And I think once you were out of this person's energy and once you called back your power, you could actually see what this individual was doing and why they were blocking you. I don't know, because it's got the throat chakra, whether you've actually spoke up about what this individual was doing. But I do believe that you do need to speak up about it. You've got a better perspective now of it all. So I believe that you do need to speak up about what this individual was actually doing, because it's we've got abandoned, left out and walked away and left in the cold. So they are feeling abandoned because you're in peace, They're left out because you've walked away from this individual and you have left them in the cold. And that's exactly where they should be whilst you're in your peace, because of what came before. And once you've cleared your headspace, you're in a better state of mind now since they've gone. And it's got beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. So there's new beginnings for you, basically. And there was new beginnings as soon as you walked out of the energy of this shapeshifter. Let's see what else we have. What else do we have? I do believe this is past, and you do realise that you are walking into new beginnings yourself, basically. What do we have over this shapeshifter? But I do believe that the reason they were blocking you is because you knew that this individual was messing around with people who were younger than themselves, and you was quite aware of it. I believe it was a relationship. You were in a relationship with this individual, and I think you're finding it difficult at the moment to talk about what you've seen. I just got fallen, so I believe that you've got a lot of wisdom, basically. That's what's falling. Your wisdom is like, knowledge, wisdom. You've got wisdom and you've got knowledge about this individual now. And you shouldn't feel guilty about what you know. You need to tell. You need to expand on this. And that's the throat chakra there with the blue and expansion. So I do believe you do need to speak up about what this individual was doing, because this individual is making people younger than themselves become victims. We've got mysticism. So they have no spiritual connection whatsoever. I do believe that their team or whoever worked with them has left them now, and this individual is in isolation because of the things, because of the things that they were doing. There is no release for this individual, and like I said, they have none of their team are with them now. They have no protection, basically, from their team or from Creator for the things that this individual was doing. They're in isolation and they're all up in their heads. There will be no release for this individual for, I got crimes what they committed, basically. But you know about this, you know what they did. We've got service. But I'm not seeing it as the card picture's showing me. I'm seeing it as they're going to have to do service, as in time. Creator has even turned their back on this individual for the crimes that they've committed, basically. They're very insecure. They've always been insecure. They have no balance, and they're not enlightened either, this individual. And they will never be enlightened, basically. I believe that this Aries and Scorpio is two of your team who have passed over on into spirit, that are bringing on this to this individual for what they actually did do to you, for the for what they were sending you, for how they were trying to block you. So but I believe they've got a lot of karma, basically. And with the energy thing, with them stealing your energy, they took a chance on stealing your energy, basically. They were just taking a chance and to see if they could. I don't think they realised how protected you actually were. What else do we have? What else do we have? We've got service down. I think that should have come up. So there's two services over this. We've got regret there because patience was underneath it. So you was patient in this situation. You were patient with this individual. I do believe that you tried to help this individual, and all they were doing was, you know, messing about with your head, basically. They're in deep regret now at this moment in time because of what they've done. And I do believe the service is whether they've actually done service. The thing is, there's two services, so I believe that they could, and it's over the justice as well. They could be having to go into prison, but they're like in the 3D. And the other service, whereas it's down, the service in the spiritual realm, they don't have no spiritual protection, basically. So they're being judged and stripped of anything that they actually did in the spiritual realm. We have acceptance. Right. Yeah, we have acceptance. They can't accept that you're there in peace now. They can't accept that when you walked away, that you walked into your peace and your happiness, basically. And they're not accepting that their team has now turned their back on them. They have no spiritual protection, basically. And there will be some justice being served, adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So yeah, you've seen this as a challenge, basically. And it was a learning experience. It was an experience for you to learn that about shapeshifters, about people who try to steal people's energy and wear their energy, basically, and appear as them in many instances. And I believe that this is one of the things that this person was doing, not just to you, but to other individuals, and trying to make themselves appear younger than what they were. I do believe that you were younger than this individual, and that's what they were doing. They were trying to steal your energy, basically. Now, they're very indecisive now, this individual is. I use my intuition. So they have no intuition, basically. On the other hand, you do. You listen to your intuition. And because you listen to your intuition, you move forward and you started to grow out of all of this that this individual was bringing onto you, that what they were doing to you, how they were blocking you, you know, and you got clarity, basically, on the situation. Honesty, and I believe that that's you. You're very honest, and you were being honest to this individual, you know, and you couldn't understand why they wasn't being honest, because they had a lot to hide, basically. This individual was hiding an awful lot from you. I don't know where we're going. Close, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to close it. It's only going to be a little reading. So basically, we have a shapeshifter, Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, and they were messing with your throat chakra. All you wanted was peace. You could be a Cancer, you could be a Capricorn, and they were messing with your intuition. They were messing with your third eye also. I know that none of those cards came, but it was a bit of mind manipulation, you know, same thing as spell work, but mind manipulation, and they were stealing your energy basically. You are younger than this individual. I don't know whether it be 5, maybe 10 years, and they were trying to steal your energy. Everything that they gained from being around you when they were in your energy, and what they got from your energy, because of you walking away and calling back all of your power, basically calling it all back, this individual is actually being judged for what they did. And I don't think it's just the things that they did to you, but I believe that they were shape-shifting and trying to make themselves look younger than what they are around other individuals. I do believe that this individual has got to face justice now, in the 3D and in the spiritual realm, because Creator and their team have actually turned their back on this individual for the things that they were doing. So, oh gosh, that was me. So show me the shapeshifter, and we'll close the reading. Let's close the reading. Okay. They're not moving very fast at all now, basically. They're very slow with the 10 of Wands, this individual. And we've got the 2 of Swords. So they can't see what's coming, basically. Like I said, they have no intuition. This individual has no intuition. And I think this is what they were trying to steal from you. They were trying to steal your intuition. They were trying to get your energy so that they could see, basically. And we have the 4 of Cups on the downward. So basically they're losing now. They're losing, and they're at a big loss, basically, and it's coming quite rapidly. They lost their intuition. Anything that they actually did have, anything that, like, because we have the moon there. So whatever they were doing in the moon that was unseen has now been seen. And it's all basically going back on them, because it was a lot of illusions, a lot of deception, a lot of deceit, a lot of mind manipulation, and this is all going back on this individual now. And we have the 4 of Cups here, and that's on the reverse. So, you know, they have no love. They have no love at all. They have no love for themselves. Anything that they did have has been taken away, and that's fallen over the strength as well. So they're in a situation now where everything, basically, what they did to yourself and to others, is all coming back on them. So I'm going to close the reading there. I hope you could get something from this reading. It was quite small, but yeah. And I want to remind you that any comments that you put, you can then get sent into a draw to win a free reading with me on the 18th of December. It will be drawn. So the more comments, the more entries you get to win the reading. So from myself, from my team, and from Creator, we wish you unconditional love, light, and healing energy. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.